matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. So Indiana's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Cooper. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Florida's offense comes out for their first possession today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab. It's Williams. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Grab near the sticks. It's Hemby. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Gets the first and still running. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Hansen. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the the play fake. He'll look to throw it. Pass caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Handoff to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And now the critical extra point attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Trying to find some room. It's Hemby. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To the air, it's Mendoza. Throwing for his running back. Caught over the middle, it's Hemby. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on 3rd and goal here in OT? Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. And the PAT is good. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Can he get there on the ground? Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Aim for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Indiana. The answer here in OT.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is. See if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in. They get the 2-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Back to throw. It's Lagway. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. So here we go again. A 2-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the 2-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a 2-point try to win the game right here. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.